Hi, this is Goddess Cecilia from goddesscecilia.com. In midsummer of 2019, there was a headline that went out that sent huge waves of conversation in film lovers' worlds, in mermaid lovers' worlds, and it was about who was cast in Disney's live-action version of The Little Mermaid. And truth be told, a lot of the excuses that you hear about why it was wrong, why they should have chosen some other actress, why they should have chosen some other person, when you really get to the root of it, it's some really deep-seated, potentially internalized racism. Excuses about, oh, well, the original story is Danish, so the person who plays Ariel should be Danish. If you're so worried about the original version of The Little Mermaid, you'd also be worried about how Disney told that story. The way Disney told that story is completely not the same as the way it was written in the original Hans Christian Andersen version. And if we're going to talk about originals, the original version, the original oldest story of a mermaid-like persona or deity came from Africa. Of course, it would be great to have other versions of mer mythology out there for people to learn about. But that doesn't mean that different versions of the same story can't exist. How many times have there been remakes of movies, of stories, of songs? It's a thing that happens over and over again, and the fact that people continued to have such a problem with the casting of this particular one, it's just really hard to not say that there wasn't some sort of racist backing to it, even if they didn't personally think so themselves. Another thing they tried to say was, oh, you know, mermaids wouldn't be dark-skinned because there's not sunlight under the ocean. Is that really the excuse that you're going to use? Is it? Is it? There's no science that proves that mermaids look any certain way or that they even exist. Sorry to break it to you. But that doesn't mean that we know for a fact that they don't exist, right? Like, 95% of the ocean is unexplored. So who's to say, really, whether or not a mermaid or merperson actually exists? And really, when you think about it, mermaids are kind of like vulvas. They can come in different sizes and shapes and colors and hues, and none of them are wrong or made incorrectly or bad or anything like that. If you want some more mermaids and sex ed in your life, head on over to goddesscecilia.com.